we got Douglas Murray breaking down what woke is, okay? Now, woke has evolved, right? In my opinion, it used to, years ago, signify that you were just having an awakening to what's going on in the world, what's going on in society. But the entire thing flipped, right? So I'm curious to see if he addresses that. I have not watched this video, so this is a raw, real reaction. Without further ado, we ain't wasting any time. Let's rock.
Okay. For instance, that being a woman should be merely the first step in a wider mission to bring down capitalism. Now, I don't think most women are on board with that, and most women would be rather surprised to be utilized in this fashion. But that is very clearly and explicitly, and I quote the various scholars and writers who've been pushing this for years, this is explicitly the aim. It's a basis for madness. When people say the gay community, who are you talking about? It's like women think this. Oh, really? 50% of the species all agree on something. Blacks say this. Really? Now, this is, let me put it another way. If somebody said, I don't know, I just love the working class. Who?
Yeah.
I just love the middle class. Who? I love the upper class. Who are you talking about? And it's the same with this. Why would we be falling for this interpretation of society as depending solely or primarily on interest groups based on gender/sex, sexual orientation, race, and a bit more? Why would we be doing that? Why would we be taking the individualism out of individuals and lumping them in these demonstrably incoherent bodies that don't even exist? They don't even exist. The LGBT community, take me to your leader.
Oh my goodness.
And it's why, as I say, you can always predict exactly who is going to latch onto the latest claim. When, for instance, the big bearded man with male genitalia wins the women's weightlifting competition, you can predict with 100% accuracy who is going to say, yeah, what's the problem with that? And the people who are going to say, I'm not sure Clive, the big weightlifter, should be winning the women's category.
And to be quite frank with you, Douglas, you are literally spot on, right? In fact, what's interesting is you could actually, like, honestly, I could usually sense it. I'm trying to say this so it makes sense. I could usually tell when I meet somebody nowadays, right? Because I meet a lot of people, right? Not a lot of people, but a good amount of people. Whether or not, based on maybe within the first, I want to be conservative, maybe within the first 30 minutes to an hour of whether or not you're going to say, oh yeah, I agree with that big bearded man in this woman's sport, right? Or whether you're going to be like, no, that's not the case, right? So, or I don't agree with it. Yeah, that's just personally me. And yeah, I'm not saying everybody else is like that, but obviously I don't agree with that. And I do think there is a change coming. Now we do have Donald Trump as the president, but I still think it's still going to be a fight. The battle is just getting started, in my opinion, in terms of that stuff. But yeah, back to the video.
You can predict it. And the people who say, why have you got a problem with that, bigot, are always the same people who believed in the past that our societies needed to be pulled apart in another fashion. And now they'd like to do it in this fashion. Has this hideous red interior which keeps exposing itself as desiring not a better relationship between ourselves and our environment, but, for instance, the end of capitalism. This new morality we're trying to construct relies on us pretending we know about things that we don't know about, trans, and simultaneously demands that we pretend not to know about things that we all knew till yesterday.
That was a heavy one. Right? And ultimately, yeah, I definitely, I mean, I hear Douglas. Do I agree with him? I do. But I think that let me play that again, just so I really understand fully, because I don't want to get his words wrong. Let's go back. Let's kind of dissect this.
Pretend not to know about things that we all knew till yet.
All right, hold on, guys. Hold on. Bear with me.
We know about things that we don't know about. Trans. And simultaneously,
we know about things that we don't know about, right? Which is trans, right? How much do we really know about that community? People that make the switch. I don't know too much personally. Obviously, I know about it in terms of yes, you have people that do it, but the psychology, I think, is what Doug is talking about behind why people do what they do, right? Back to the video.
Demands that we pretend not to know about things that we all knew till yesterday.
Okay. Pretend not to know about things that we all knew until yesterday. Okay. So basically, I do agree with that. I just wanted to make sure I fully digested what he said before I just said, yeah, I agree with it. Right. Show you I'm not a hypocrite. Right. So, but yeah. So yeah, personally me, I 100% hear Douglas here. And, at the end of the day, we have a lot of work to do. This is just the beginning in terms of the tides kind of changing here with the administrations, right? I do think that's going to have an effect on what Douglas is saying. I don't. Everybody has to be in agreement with it, though. And my problem, it's not that I'm not an optimist, because I am an optimist, but my problem is how many people will actually how many people will agree on it and then take action on it, right? I just don't see. I don't see it happening soon. I see it happening, but I don't see it happening soon. Okay, because I want to be optimistic at the same time. Because if I'm not optimistic, then what am I doing, right? So I do see. And by the way, what I mean by it happening, I mean I do see people saying, "Okay, this isn't right." Sports, for example, should be fair, women with women, men with men, right? Whatever it is. How can we change this? How can we fix this, right? And everybody coming to terms that this is right. This is what's okay, right? This is what's fair, right? And not just with sports, with other things as well, right? So anyway, that's pretty much it, guys. Let me know what you think in the comment section below. I know I did a little bit of a tangent there, but yeah, I'm looking forward to hearing what you guys think about that take. I'm looking forward to hearing what you guys think about that take. Make sure you slap the like button, kick the subscribe button for more. Until next time, peace.